In October 2025, a mysterious visitor from beyond our solar system streaked past Mars, an object known as 3I Atlas. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter to capture unprecedented close-up images using its high-res camera. But when the moment came, nothing was released. Weeks passed. No images appeared on NASA's servers. No technical logs, no raw data, just silence. Rumors began spreading through scientific circles that the best images were being held back, too sensitive or too strange to publish. Officials dismissed the speculation, insisting there were no aliens and no threat. But outside official channels, others were finding evidence that told a different story. As NASA remained quiet, a lone amateur astronomer at the Lowell Observatory caught 3I Atlas on camera. Using nothing more than a small 152mm telescope and custom software, they managed to track and record the faint streak of the interstellar object just above the horizon at dawn. The images were raw, grainy, but real, and they matched predicted coordinates perfectly. Within hours, the data was shared publicly across forums, where other astronomers verified the detection. In a world of secrecy and delays, this single citizen scientist had succeeded where institutions had gone silent. The images became a rallying point for open science, proof that discovery doesn't wait for permission. But the data that did emerge from professional observatories painted a stranger picture. Laboratory analyses showed 3I Atlas wasn't behaving like a normal comet or asteroid. Its composition defied logic, nearly pure nickel with barely any iron. In nature, nickel and iron form together during stellar processes, so finding one without the other is almost impossible, unless something separated them deliberately. Some researchers suggested this was evidence of refined material, something that had been processed. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb commented, if confirmed, it would mean this object didn't form in any ordinary solar system environment. Something, or someone, altered it. At the same time, the Atacama Large Millimeter Array detected something even more puzzling. A steady acceleration that couldn't be explained by gravity alone. Normally, comets accelerate due to jets of gas venting into space, but 3I Atlas showed no visible activity, no dust plumes, no debris. To produce its measured acceleration naturally, it would need to lose nearly 15% of its mass in vapor, yet telescopes saw nothing of the sort. The object moved as if powered by something unseen. Some called it the momentum paradox, while others whispered the word propulsion. As 3I Atlas approached the inner solar system, more anomalies appeared. Its orbit was retrograde, opposite the direction of the planets, yet lay almost perfectly along the ecliptic plane, a configuration so rare it occurs in fewer than 1 out of 300 known interstellar paths. At certain angles, its dust tail appeared to point toward the sun instead of away from it. Its color shifted from dull gray to an unnatural, metallic blue as it neared perihelion. Even stranger, during one observation window, its trajectory passed within 2 degrees of the legendary, wow. Signal coordinates, the location of an unexplained radio burst first detected in 1977. Scientists cataloged 9 anomalies in total. A retrograde orbit near the ecliptic, a sunward anti-tail, massive speed, precision planetary alignments, an abnormal nickel-to-iron ratio, extreme negative polarization, a trajectory near the wow. Signal region, unexplained brightening near perihelion, and an acceleration with no visible cause. Each one, alone, could have a natural explanation. Together, they form a mystery. NASA continued to insist everything was under technical review. The missing high-res images were blamed on calibration issues and data delays. Yet no official timeline was given, and lawmakers' requests for transparency went unanswered. The public was told, there's no cause for concern. Behind closed doors, however, scientists admitted that 3I Atlas's behavior didn't fit any existing model of comet or asteroid dynamics. Some even suggested that the object could be hollow or constructed. By late November 2025, Earth began to align with 3I Atlas's outbound path. Telescopes worldwide prepared for a final observation window before it slipped back into the dark. Spectroscopy, polarization analysis, and deep radio tracking were scheduled to capture every remaining clue. On December 19, 2025, the object would make its closest approach to Earth, a distance still vast, but close enough for high-resolution study. Yet many scientists feared it might not behave predictably. Every time they aimed new instruments at it, something changed, as if it was reacting to observation. And then, in early December, a classified report leaked from the European Space Agency. It described faint electromagnetic pulses detected near 3I Atlas, periodic, structured, and synchronized with its rotation. The pattern wasn't random. It resembled a beacon, or perhaps a signal meant to trigger something else. NASA refused to comment. The world's major space agencies fell silent. And as before, citizen astronomers took up the task, their networks sharing open data, capturing every photon they could before the visitor vanished. Whatever 3I Atlas truly is, a natural wanderer or the relic of a forgotten civilization, one fact is clear: the data gap has become